I know I've read several times that in several different reports about your relationship with Al Simpson and Alan Simpson, senator from Wyoming, when you were both young children. How did that come about, and was it really a relationship?
Oh, I love Alan Simpson. What happened was that when we were moved from the Assembly Center, which in our case was a racetrack, Santa Anita racetrack in Southern California, and we were moved then to the more permanent camp in the interior. And those camps were built in Utah, Colorado, Arkansas, Arizona, Idaho, and Wyoming. So the camp we went to from Santa Anita in Southern California was to Heart Mountain, Wyoming, which was about 20 miles east of Cody, Wyoming. Well, we got there in November of '42. Schools weren't ready, and the community elders in that camp wanted to make sure that us young people had something to do. So they had written to the Boy Scouts of America, Girl Scouts of America, to have them come in and organize troops in the camp. So they came in and organized troops at Heart Mountain as they did at other camps. So we'd have a jamboree in the camp. And so our scout leaders then invited Boy Scouts from outside the camp to come in. But here we were, a community of 13,000 people, behind barbed wire, with guard towers every 200-300 feet, with searchlights and machine guns. So when our scout leaders said, come on into the camp for a jamboree, they said, no, we're not going to come in there. Those are POWs. We're not going to go in there. So finally, our scout leaders would say, hey, hold it. These are Boy Scouts of America. They're wearing the same uniforms you do. They read the same manual you do. They're going after the same badges, merit badges you do. So finally, the Boy Scouts from Cody came in. And we had our rope tying contests, and we had our, with the knives, carving contests. And then we got paired off into tents. And so we got paired off into tents. We built our pup tent. And the first thing you have to have is really a moat around your tent to protect it from the rainwater, and it just could rain in Wyoming at any time. So this kid and I built our moat. Then he said, there's a kid from my troop in that tent below us. I don't really care for him, and I was wondering if we could let the water exit that way. It was no skin off my nose, so I said, sure. So we did. We cut our moat and the water to exit that way. And it rained, and our moat worked perfectly, and the rainwater went to the tent below us, and the tent pegs pulled, and the tent came down, and this kid is sitting there going, hee hee hee, ho ho ho, ha ha ha, about the tent going down next door to us. And I kept saying, Alan, would you please shut up so we can get some sleep? Well, it was Alan Simpson. And we were both 11 years old. The amazing part is that through junior high school, and college, we wrote to each other. Well, in '53, when I graduated from Berkeley, I had my ROTC commission and went straight on active duty, went on overseas, and lost track of him. And then in 1971, when I was elected mayor, Associated Press had a small story about me having won the election for mayor. In the body of that story, it said Mineta was one of 120,000 of those of Japanese ancestry who were interned in camps. He and his family were at Heart Mountain, Wyoming. So the Cody Enterprise then picked up on the story, printed it. Alan was practicing law in Cody, and next thing I get is, Dear Norm, congratulations on being elected mayor of San Jose. I'd been wondering what the heck you'd been up to all these years. And in 1974, I got elected to the House. In 1978, he got elected to the Senate. And our friendship combined again as if we were still sitting in that pump tent. He and Ann are very, very dear friends too, Denny and me. And I just love Alan. He's just a great friend, and so it is a great friendship.